morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome and happy birthday. I'm Lila Tsona, the Director for the Middlesex County Office of Aging and Disabled Services, and I would like to begin today's event with the Pledge of Allegiance. So please stand at this time if you're able. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all. Thank you. So welcome to all our birthday celebrants and guests. We're pleased to be here again in person to recognize and honor our older special adults who have reached a real milestone in life. Individuals who have reached 90 years or more of age, and even few of you who have surpassed that 100 years of age. On April 18, 1963, President John F. Kennedy proclaimed May Senior Citizen Month. In 1980, President Jimmy Carter renamed May as Older Americans Month, and May has become a tradition of recognizing the contributions and also the needs of seniors. We are here today to celebrate Older Americans Month by honoring our oldest residents. Every year, Older Americans Month is celebrated with a new theme. This year's theme is Aging Unbound, which offers an opportunity to explore diverse aging experiences and discuss how communities can combat stereotypes. We can promote flexible thinking about aging and how we all can benefit when older adults remain engaged, independent, and included. As a number of older adults who call Middlesex County home continues to rise, you continue to enrich our communities through your experiences and by sharing your strength and resilience. Remember, you're never too old or too young to take part in activities that can enrich your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. We celebrate the many ways in which older adults make a difference in our communities and our lives. I'd just like to take a minute to share a few statistics. By 2034, older adults are expected to outnumber children under the age of 18 for the first time in history. By 2040, the Census Bureau projects almost 22% of Americans will be age 65 or older. And by 2050, it's projected people aged 90 and over will reach the 10% of the US population. So we have a lot of aging to do in our communities. I would like to thank the County Board of Commissioners for the continued support. At the May 4th Commissioner Board meeting, the board recognized May as Older Americans Month. Both Commissioner Director Rios and Commissioner Liaison for Community Services Committee, Clarabelle Ascona-Barber, have been longtime leaders in the county's efforts to improve the quality of life for all Middlesex County residents. I'd also like to thank Megan Davey, Department Head of Community Services. Megan has a deep interest in the welfare of older adults and fully supports our office's efforts to assist older adults and people with disabilities in need of long-term services and supports. I'd also like to recognize and thank any veterans who are here with us today for your service. So please stand or raise your hand. Thank you. This event could not take place without Jocelyn Garcia, our Division Manager for ADRC, and her staff of Outreach and Event Coordinators, Alicia Ryder and Ashley Gomez-Jimenez. Ellen Bednar's Division Manager for Nutrition Services and her staff, Sharon Hoban and Julie Scalera. Debbie Severizzo, Site Manager of the Senior Meal Program at this center and her staff, along with other members from the Office of Aging and Disabled Services. A special thank you goes out to A.B. Bauman, Director of the Piscataway Senior Center, and her staff. And Amy and her staff also provided the beautiful table decorations today, so thank you. Also, thank you to all the directors of senior centers or their staff who are here with us today for their continuous efforts in assisting older adults in their communities. And also thank you to DJ Jeremy Timberland, or AKA Jay Tovin from Andy and DJ Services. Thank you all. I would like to recognize the participating towns who are here with us today. We have Carteret, Dunellen, Edison, Highland Park, Metuchen, Middlesex Borough, Piscataway, and South Plainfield. At this time, I would like to recognize the dignitaries who are here to celebrate the celebration with you today. We have Commissioner Director Ronald G. Rios, Commissioner Scott McCullen, Clarabelle Cortez, Middlesex County Surrogate, Mayor Waller of Piscataway Township, Councilman Frank Uren, Councilwoman Sharon Carmichael, Councilman Kapil Shah, and from the New Jersey State Division on Aging, Nancy Eduarda. At this time, I'd like to invite Commissioner Director Rios to come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Lila. A little organized here. Good morning, everyone. I'm honored to be here today to celebrate all of you and to wish you a happy birthday. So happy, happy birthday. 90 years is truly a milestone and definitely worthy of this celebration. And I know that some of you here today are actually celebrating even bigger birthdays. Now, I know better than to ask anyone over the age of 10 their age. So I'll just say that you're all looking wonderful today and not a day over 75. I'm joking, of course, except about the part where you all look wonderful. You really do, and it's such a pleasure to be here and have this chance to celebrate all of you and this happy occasion. When I think about all of the changes you've seen in your 90 years, it truly is amazing. You've seen world wars, you've watched presidents and other world leaders come and go, you've witnessed so many advances in science and technology, and you've seen the world become smaller in so many ways. Even as you've watched your family, your children and grandchildren, and other loved ones grow bigger. What a blessing to experience such extraordinary changes in the world, and to have a chance to build such wonderful lives and memories with all your loved ones. And what a day to celebrate all of that and all of you. The county hosts these parties every year, and they're always such a fun time to get together. As Lila mentioned, May is Older Americans Month, which makes this the perfect time to reflect on just the lives you've led and the contributions you made in your years past, but the valuable lives you continue to lead and the many vital ways in which you continue to contribute to our community and enrich the lives of your family, friends, and all of those around you. I'm so grateful that we can all be together today to celebrate you. We have some folks here. We have a gentleman who is a World War II veteran, 101. We have a gentleman on that end over there who's 100. That's remarkable. I asked the gentleman over there, maybe I could share some blood from him and maybe it could come into my genes and live 100 too. But I want to say thank you to all of you. Congratulations on this milestone birthday. I wish you continued good health and happiness and many, many, many more years of happy birthdays. I see another veteran over there, a couple of veterans. Thank you all for your service. Thank you.
And at this time, thank you, Commissioner Director Rios. And at this time, I would like to introduce Mayor Waller from Piscataway Township.
Welcome to Piscataway. Go Peeway. All right. That's what we do here in Piscataway. If this is your first time in our Senior Citizen Center here, if you're from a resident from another community, welcome to Piscataway. We're very proud of this building. We're very proud of the new community center next door. We're very proud of our senior housing next door. We like to think that we try to help our folks here in the town, our seniors out. What I will say is that between the county government and the municipal government, I'm asking all the seniors here, whether you're in your 90s or not, please take a look at some of the programming that is out there for you to use out there. There's a lot of programs that are out there for you to use. We want you to take advantage. It's there for you. So if you have any questions, you can always contact the county Office of Aging or our office, or speak with Amy. The commissioners do a great job, as well as the surrogate throughout the year, helping out seniors throughout our great county, and I want to thank them for that. I would like to acknowledge, if you look at on the tables, you see some Smartie candies. Okay, don't tell your primary care physician that you're eating that candy, because we don't want your sugar level to go up, okay? So you didn't get it from Piscataway, all right? That's the little secret we're having here today. And I think I saw Charlie Kenny, Commissioner Kenny just walked through the door. Thanks for coming, Charlie. So thank you, enjoy it. A little reminder, if you live in the Piscataway area, on Monday we're having our Memorial Day Parade that kicks off at 11 o'clock at the Arbor Fire Company. Goes down West 7th and then up Washington Avenue, ends at the American Legion. And we will be having free birch beer and hot dogs. So if you're tired of eating the Smarties candies today, just build up an appetite. You can have as many hot dogs as you want on Monday, okay? So we hope to have there. And just remember the men and women who serve in the armed forces there that can't be home with their loved ones during Memorial Day weekend. So with that, I'm going to turn the mic back over to Lila.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, I would like to introduce Commissioner Scott McCollum.
Good afternoon, everyone. It truly is a pleasure to be here. To reach the age of 90, I can't imagine. I know how old most of you are. I'm 56 years old, and I just want to thank you for laying a nice path for me to grow in. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So give yourselves a round of applause for taking care of all of the young people here today. So Director Rios had a couple of people stand up that were 100. Mr. Leroy, he stood up earlier. I spoke to Mr. Chen and his family. I spoke to Miss Iceland and Mr. Henry over there, and I know my neighbor, Miss Herman, sorry about that, and Miss Anderson, who I grew up on Highland Avenue with here in Piscataway. I've attended Miss Flo's birthday party from Carteret in the past. But what I really want to know and have people stand up, because I know that there's at least 2 couples in here. How many couples do we have here that are over 90? Because I want to know the secret so I can take it home to talk to my husband about it. So if you're a couple here and you're both 90, can you please stand up? Congratulations, congratulations. So not only do the couples have to, you guys need to write a book to tell us what it is that you've done to successfully not only live this long, right, but maintain a marriage this long. So thank you again for all that you've done, but you guys have to bottle whatever you're doing, because I want to live to be 90 years old like you. So any words of wisdom, I'm open to them. Thank you very much and have a happy birthday. Enjoy.
Thank you, Commissioner Scott McCollum. And I hope to see the couples on the dance floor very shortly. So at this time, I would just like to say that today with us, oh, I'm sorry, I have forgotten one of the most important people here, Amy Bauman, the director for the Senior Center and the host of this beautiful location for us today. Amy.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to say that I am Amy Bauman, the Director on Aging for Piscataway Township, and I'm so happy to wish everyone who's in this room happy birthday. If you have been invited as a person who is celebrating 90 and more years today, this is your day to be proud. If you have lived at least 9 decades of memories, 1,080 months of happiness, 4,696 weeks of love, 32,873 days of wisdom, and 788,952 hours of laughter. And that is pretty amazing. And I would also like you to tell me how you've done this, because I want to be able to live that long too. And because there's not that many people that can say they have. I just want to say we're welcome. We're happy you're here today, and have the best birthday ever. And may you have many more to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. Today, we have 86 people who are over the age of 90 with us. And as mentioned, we have 2 persons over the age of 100. And we would like to present our oldest honorees, those over 100 and a little closer to 100, with a presentation of certificate. And for everybody else, as you leave today, you'll be receiving a certificate in your honor of reaching the 90-plus milestone, and also, courtesy of the Middlesex County Health Office, everyone will receive free COVID tests to take home, and that's as you leave. So at this time, I would just like to recognize our oldest guests with us today. And as mentioned, our oldest is Franklin Leroy Gibson, who is 101 years old. And we would also like to recognize Kuokun Chen, who is 100 years old. So if we could have some assistance. Okay. We would also like to recognize Martin Jones, who will be turning 100 next month. We would also like to recognize Lucille McCann, who is 97 years old. Lucille. We would also like to recognize Alice Cavallo, who is turning 97 next month. Alice? And I would also just like to take a moment and recognize that I am very fortunate that today I have a special guest here with us, and that is my mother, who just turned 90 last week. So I would like to make a special recognition to my mom. And I'd also at this moment, I would just like to introduce, we have a special guest here with us today, Ida Anderson, who would like to say a poem for us today before we move on with our event.
Happy birthday to each and everyone. This poem was written some years ago, celebrating the Piscataway Senior Citizen Center. It's an acrostic poem, so each letter of the poem presents some feature of the Piscataway Senior Center. So many people come and go every single day. Never are they ever turned away. In the morning, at noon, going to and fro. Open evenings for fellowship, ready for celebration to chew, chat, and sip. That's senior. Careful planning is apparent here. Ingenious is Amy, the one who prepares. Total involvement in everywhere is everywhere. Interesting activities for all to share. Zesty meals and barrels of fun. Everyone has a place in the sun. Nothing and no one is left out. Seniors feel welcome as they scurry about. That's citizens. Can anyone complain in this facility? Enter and offer your innate ability. Notice the grounds, the buildings, and the assistants. They're here together. They're never distant. Everyone here is so convenient, ready and radiant, rich and abundant. That's center of, oh, we are truly blessed. Families, festivities, and all the rest. That's us. And now Piscataway, a place where I've been since 1963. When we came here to Piscataway to enjoy our life together with family and friends. Piscataway, pleased to be at the Senior Center, involved in its many to-do things. Silvertones, melatones, groups, now PASD chorus and friends, play and sing. Carry the sender's name on each bus ride. Announces Piscataway Senior Centers with pride. Time has been good. All of us neighbors always remember who's gone but labored. We know that at the center will be found ambassadors of goodwill, all in and around this town. Years will come which will not be few. The center will always welcome you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ida. That was beautiful, and what a tribute to Piscataway. So as we round out the month of May, I just wanted to share, this is our fourth birthday celebration honoring our oldest county residents, 90 and older. So as a total of today, we had 215 people 90 and over register for these events. We had 7 over 100, which is a total of 222 people who joined us for our events during the month of May. So thank you all. So as we move forward, your experience and wisdom connects us to the past, helps us meet the challenges of the present and the future. Middlesex County is committed to ensuring our older residents are able to age unbound, and we will work to help you to continue to age with dignity and respect. So please remember, today is yours to reflect on your life's achievements, to reach for new dreams, to savor your individuality, to sway to your own rhythm, a day to celebrate yourself. Happy birthday. So this concludes the formal portion of today's event.